2Samuel 17. And Ahithophel said to Absalom, Please let me choose 12,000 men, and let me arise and pursue David tonight, and come upon him while he is weary and weak. And I shall make him afraid, and all the people who are with him shall flee. And I shall strike the sovereign alone, and bring back all the people to you. When all return except the man whom you seek, all the people should be at peace. And the saying pleased Absalom and all the elders of Israel. But Absalom said, Now call Hushai the Archite also, and let us hear what he says too. And Hushai came to Absalom, and Absalom spoke to him, saying, Ahithophel has spoken according to this word. Should we do as he says? If not, speak up. And Hushai said to Absalom, The advice that Ahithophel has given is not good at this time. And Hushai said, You know your father and his men, that they are mighty men, and they are as bitter in being as a bear robbed of her cubs in the field. And your father is a man of battle, and would not spend the night with the people. See, by now he is hidden in some pit, or in some place. And it shall be, when some of them fall at the first, that whoever hears it shall say, There has been a slaughter among the people who are following Absalom. And even he who is brave, whose heart is like the heart of a lion, would utterly melt. For all Israel knows that your father is a mighty man, and those who are with him are brave men. But I advise, let all Israel without fail be gathered to you, from Dan to Beersheba, as numerous as the sand by the sea, and that you yourself go to battle. And we shall come upon him in some place where he is found, and fall on him as the dew falls on the ground. And there shall be left of him and of all the men with him not even one. And if he withdraws into a city, then all Israel shall bring ropes to that city, and we shall pull it into the wadi until there is not one small stone found there. Absalom and all the men of Israel then said, The advice of Hushai the Archite is better than the advice of Ahithophel. For Jehovah had ordained to nullify the good advice of Ahithophel, for the sake of Jehovah bringing evil upon Absalom. Hushai then said to Zadok and to Abiathar the priest, Ahithophel has advised Absalom and the elders of Israel such and such, but I have advised so and so. And now, send hastily and inform David, saying, Do not spend the night in the desert plains of the wilderness, but pass over without fail, lest the sovereign and all the people with him be swallowed up. And Jehonathan and Ahimaaz were stationed at En-Rogel, and a female servant would come and inform them, and they would go and inform sovereign David, for they could not be seen entering the city. But a youth saw them and informed Absalom. So the two of them went away at once, and came to a man's house in Bahurim, who had a well in his courtyard, and they went down into it. And the woman took and spread a covering over the well's mouth, and spread ground grain on it, so the matter was not known. And the servants of Absalom came to the woman at the house and said, Where are Ahimaaz and Jehonathan? And the woman said to them, They have passed over the stream of water. And they looked and did not find them, and returned to Jerusalem. And it came to be, after they had left, that they came up out of the well and went and informed sovereign David, and said to David, Arise and pass over the water quickly, for thus Ahithophel has advised against you. And David and all the people who were with him rose up and passed over the Jordan. And by morning light not even one remained who had not gone over the Jordan. And Ahithophel saw that his advice was not followed. So he saddled his donkey, rose up, and went home to his house to his city. Then he gave command to his house, and hanged himself, and died. And he was buried in his father's burial site. And David came to Mahanaim, and Absalom passed over the Jordan, he and all the men of Israel with him. And Absalom appointed Amasa over the army instead of Joab. Now Amasa was the son of a man whose name was Jethro, a Yisrael, who had gone into Abigail, the daughter of Nahash, sister of Zeruiah, Joab's mother. And Yisrael and Absalom encamped in the land of Gilead. And it came to be, when David had come to Mahanaim, that Shobi, son of Nahash, from Rabbah of the children of Ammon, and Machir, son of Amiel, from Lo Debar, and Barzillai, the Gileadite, from Rogelim, brought beds and basins, and earthen vessels, and wheat, and barley, and flour, and roasted grain, and beans, and lentils, and parched vegetables, and honey, and curds, and sheep, and cheese of the herd, for David and the people who were with him to eat. For they said, "The people are hungry and weary, and thirsty in the wilderness."